Resident Evil in 5 minutes. Sort of. The Bravo team of the Raccoon City Police Department's Special Tactics and Rescue Service, STARS, is sent to investigate mysterious deaths occurring in and around the Arklay Mountains. Their helicopter crashes, and only one agent, Rebecca Chambers, survives the coming days. The next day, the STARS Alpha team is sent in to investigate the wreckage and to rescue any and all survivors. The 6-member team includes Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, and Albert Wesker. The team is chased by zombified dogs into Spencer Mansion, tucked deep in the mountains, cutting them off from contact with the outside world. It's there that Chris and Jill uncover a larger conspiracy involving bioorganic research firm Umbrella and their experiments with chemical and biological weaponry, resulting in a seemingly endless army of creatures and monsters. During the course of their investigation, Chris and Jill discover Umbrella intended the STARS teams to be the latest tests for its various bioorganic weapons, and that the corporation has secretly employed Wesker to effect that testing. Wesker is seemingly killed by Umbrella's own creations, while Chris and Jill escape to fight another day. Months after the Spencer Mansion incident, an outbreak of the T-virus, Umbrella's key chemical asset, ravages Raccoon City. Caught in the middle of this horror are police rookie Leon S. Kennedy and Claire Redfield, who is still searching for her brother, Chris. Leon and Claire eventually encounter each other and attempt to survive the outbreak alongside Sherry Birkin and Ada Wong. Sherry is the daughter of William Birkin, a chief Umbrella researcher who injects himself with the experimental G-virus and later implants his daughter with a G-virus embryo to propagate a new species. As Leon attempts to escape the city, he learns that Ada is a spy sent by still presumed dead Albert Wesker to obtain Birkin's new formula. Sherry is also injected with a viral vaccine, genetically altering her to resist Umbrella's various strains. Birkin is put down for good, and everyone else escapes on a train. As Leon, Claire, Ada, and Sherry attempt to survive the horrors of Raccoon City, Jill Valentine has her own threat to deal with, the Nemesis. As she searches for a way to escape the T-virus apocalypse, she must not only contend with zombies and other beasts, but the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasures Service, which is attempting to contain the outbreak. With the help of an Umbrella operative, Carlos Oliveira, Jill escapes, the UBCS fails, Nemesis is shot by a railgun, and Raccoon City is obliterated by a nuclear missile, courtesy of the United States government.
That's it. Umbrella's gone down.
Claire's search for Chris takes her to Umbrella's Paris facility, where she is captured. She's taken to the corporation's Rockford Island prison, which has not only been consumed by a T-virus outbreak, but a prisoner escape as well. With the help of fellow prisoner Steve Burnside, Claire manages to find a way off Rockford, which is run by the insane Alfred Ashford, who also doubles as his twin sister, Alexia. Claire's escape is thwarted by a plane's autopilot, which lands at a secret Umbrella base in the Antarctic. Back at the prison, Chris Redfield arrives just moments after Claire departs, hoping to rescue her from her captors after receiving a tip from Leon Kennedy. It's there that he discovers Albert Wesker is not only alive, but more powerful than ever. Wesker now possesses superhuman strength, speed, and a healing ability, all stemming from past experiments he conducted on himself. Chris and Wesker eventually both arrive in the Antarctic, and while Chris and Claire are reunited, Wesker escapes, vowing revenge. Though all three parties survive this encounter, the resulting devastation to Umbrella's facilities, not to mention its battered public reputation stemming from the outbreaks, leads to the company's downfall. Umbrella's leader, Oswell E. Spencer, is tied directly to his corporation's activities and goes into hiding to escape authorities. As Umbrella's biological resources spread out into the world, Leon Kennedy finds himself with an unlikely mission set in the remote wilderness of Spain. His task: rescue the president's daughter, Ashley, who has been kidnapped by a cult-like terrorist group called Los Illuminados, led by Osmond Sadler and his lieutenant, Bitores Mendez. Sadler, it turns out, instills loyalty in his followers through the parasitic Las Plagas organism, which turns its human hosts into mindless slaves. Leon crosses paths with Ada once again, who has now been tasked with acquiring a Las Plagas sample. She succeeds, but vows her true employers will receive the parasite, and not Albert Wesker, the man who originally hired her. Sadler is dispatched with the help of Ada's rocket launcher, and Ashley and Leon escape via jet ski. In the wake of Umbrella's fall, a global entity, the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, or BSAA, is formed to attempt to contain the global proliferation of bioorganic weaponry. Amongst its members are Chris Redfield and his West African counterpart, Sheva Alomar. Chris and Sheva are tasked with apprehending Ricardo Irving, a low-level distributor of arms and illegal biological agents. Following leads during their investigation, Chris and Sheva uncover that Ricardo is ultimately being supplied by none other than Albert Wesker, who has also managed to infect, corrupt, and enslave Jill Valentine. After rescuing his former partner, Chris sets off with Sheva to stop Wesker's new, ambitious plan, which involved creating and refining a powerful virus, the Ouroboros, and unleashing it upon the world. Chris and Sheva manage to stop Wesker, but only after forcing him to mutate into a hideous creature, plunging him into volcanic lava and shooting him with double rocket launchers. Heading forward into the future, the threat of global bioterrorism would seem to be abated. Or is it?